Hey everyone, I'm Ultraviolent4 and I'm welcoming you to week 3 of the Crawl Sudden Death Challenges Tournament. This time it's a bit of a spicy combo. We're going to be playing a Felid Berserker. You can see there the bonuses. For the tier 1 bonus, which is worth a point, you have to collect a rune without dying. The tier 2 bonus is to collect 2 runes without dying twice. We can see there that Trogdor has already died, shaking my head. So he's bringing shame to the Australian server. Anyway, hang on, Ultra. You just said week 3. We only just got done watching week 1, so where's week 2? Well, I didn't record it because, one, it's hard enough for me to record one of these games in a week, let alone doing it every week. Would be not possible. When I'm not recording it, one, I play a lot faster, and two, it's a lot easier because, I have 10 minutes here, I can play a bit. I'm at work in my lunch break, I can play a bit, so it's easier. Anyway, before we get into this combo, well, a couple of things. One, let's have a quick look at how the standings are going after week 2. I'm liking what I'm seeing. It's pretty good. So you can see there in the second week, it was a Kobold Gladiator. The bonus challenges were to get a rune, basically keeping all your skills under 11. So it wasn't too difficult as long as you paid attention to your training screen and didn't train any skills too high. I also did a bunch of other challenges, which is why I'm currently in the lead. So if you have a look over here at all the one-time bonus challenges, I got Ascetic Rune, Zot before experience level 20. That means you just had to enter. So I entered and then left again. Oh, it looks like I just updated. I also did a Zig and a 15 rune win. And even without recording, that was like a 20-hour game or something like that. There was a lot of Holy Rune Pan included. And also a lot of Abyss scumming. So for one, if you're going to put me in a tournament and make me do a Zig, I'm probably going to scum a lot just to make sure I've got all the experience and spells beforehand. But the other thing is, it was a Rue game, and there were 2 sacrifices I made together, which made it really hard to get MR. The first is that I sacrificed experience, part of getting my Zot less than level 20. But that meant I couldn't get to experience level 27, which meant I couldn't get my natural MR to go up an extra pip. So I was stuck at 2. And then I also sacrificed a hand, so I could only wear 1 ring. So I had 1 MR ring on. I couldn't get natural MR. So I was basically scumming Abyss for ages, just trying to get, say, a cloak of magic resistance or something, anything, so I could have a 3rd pip going into Pan, but I never got it, and eventually I gave up, and then I made this. Oh man, I killed a lot of angels. So many angels. So in most of the game, there are no longer infinite spawns. Basically, once you kill all the enemies on a floor, that's it. That's not true in Pan. Enemies spawn infinitely. And on Holy Pan, it seems like the rate of enemy spawning is even higher than normal. I don't know, maybe that's in my mind, but there are a lot of angels, and I killed a lot of them. I didn't quite have to kill this many, but I wanted to make the joke. But anyway, yeah, so I'm in the lead. I did all those things. The only one time I have left is to now win in under 40k turns, and I've got 3 weeks to do that. I don't think it's going to be this week. When you're playing a Felid, your games are not short because you have to do a lot of kiting. And especially in this week. So, we're playing let me get rid of this. We're playing the Felid Berserker. We're trying not to die. Let me just boot up my game here. But it's because you can't use magic. A bearing is making this especially tedious. So we're playing a Felid Berserker. For a game like this, where you're a Berserker, you automatically get your God point so long as you don't abandon Trog. So if you're playing, just start your game and then you can die, it's fine, you'll still get 1 point, pretty great. I don't think Felid is that difficult as a species as most people do, and I don't think Felid Berserker is as difficult as probably most people will think it is. I've won one of these before. Yeah, look at that, 100% success rate with Felid Berserkers. So the main difficulty with Felids is that they're tedious. So it definitely takes a lot of concentration and it takes a lot of what is the right word? Discipline, I guess. But from a purely objective crawl point, I don't think Felid is that hard. But I think a lot of people are going to hate this combo. I think a lot of people are going to be mad at Abaring for this because of how tedious Felid is. And when you take away their magic, it means you have to melee. You have paper thin HP. So you're encouraging even more kiting and even more tedium. Yes, that's going to be fun. So Felids, if you're not aware, they get a bunch of lives, although for our challenge we're trying not to use them. You can't use most items, no armors, no weapons. With Trog as a Berserker, you're not allowed to use any spells. So we're basically just using our claws, and we can't abandon Trog. Not that we'd want to anyway, because his wrath will kill you. Let's look at our training. So our unarmed combat is our offense. As a Felid, you get to stab with your claws, which is nice. We definitely want to be training stealth. We have a +4 aptitude, and we're going to be reliant somewhat on fighting enemies one at a time. So we want to not be noticed. Dodging is our only defense, really. We can't have armor or shields. And I don't know if we should train fighting as well for more HP. You have a -40%, so the returns you get are pretty low. But then because your HP is so low, it's even more important that you have more of it. So I don't know. I feel like I'm going to throw it on. If anything, I tend to train too many skills rather than not enough. And I guess that's it. I should get rid of all my macros from last game. You can do this. Okay, you can do that with your RC file, but then it erases them every time you play, even when you're in the middle of a game. So I tend not to do that. And I guess we're playing. So you get a mulligan as long as you die before your experience level 5. And I've confirmed that it's your experience level at the time you die. So theoretically, we could get to experience level 5, lose a life as a Felid, which makes you go back a level to 4, and then lose, and you would still get your retry. So yeah, let's do stuff. So basically, as that's too many enemies. As a Felid Berserker, you tend to want to berserk everything because you're really weak. You are slightly faster than most enemies. If you look in the top right hand corner, we move at 0.8 rather than 1.0. So we can run away from a lot of things. I shouldn't have done that because more enemies might turn up, and let's not be too crazy here. Anyway, so we're gonna split packs, and then we're just gonna berserk things, and then we're gonna eat their corpses when we can. But in some ways, like, I'm not too afraid of this. Well, as I've been saying in the intro, I don't think Felid is actually that hard. And as a Berserker, your early game is... I should have berserked that. I don't know, I got cookie. As a Berserker, your early game is pretty straightforward. You just run around and you berserk enemies, and then that's it. So, yeah. I'm just O-tabbing, whereas on a lot of other early game creatures, I'd feel more afraid of doing that. I'd probably want to manually explore. But yeah, I don't know, we'll see. We're gonna find out. Is Ultra completely full of it? Is Felid actually difficult, or is he saying the truth? He has a ring of poison resistance. That's an amazing find. Because as a Felid, it's really hard for you to get resistances because all you've got is your ring slots. You can't have any, what are those things called? Any armors. You can't have any, well, anything else. You can't have weapons even. That's a way for other characters to get things, staves, to like. Cool. This amulet we're not going to try on yet unless we get remove curse. We got 2 scrolls or something. You know what? I'm just going to read it. If it's a teleport, I don't care. It's identify. I'm going to do the amulet. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, we won. A guardian spirit amulet is probably the single best item you can ever find on a Felid. Because, and even better for a Felid Berserker. Because you have such low HP that this is, we just went from 14 to 17. Okay, that's not too exciting yet, but wait, as soon as we find an evocable, we'll start training evocations. Does Trog let you train spell skills anymore? I feel like he maybe doesn't care. Hang on. Or you train magic skills. Okay, so we can't just train spellcasting to get more magic points. We're gonna have to use evocations. I'm not gonna ID my other scrolls. If you're wondering why I'm not picking up stones, it's because we can't throw anything as a Felid. Alright, cool. So we're sneaking up and stabbing stuff as well. Alright, so this is already the urn. I don't know. I kind of half wish that we didn't already find Guardian Spirit and Poison Resistance, because now I'm gonna try to be arguing the whole time that Felid isn't actually as hard as you think, and then some of you are gonna be like, but in my game I never found Poison Resistance. You're so lucky, Ultra. Anyway, we get to level 3. I'm gonna train Dex. I'm pretty much, yeah, I'm gonna always pick Dex. We're not casting spells with Trog. And strength, I don't think, is going to do too much for us. We're never wearing body armor as a Felid, of course. It does give you slightly more damage on your attacks, but I think the Dex is more important for your stealth and your evasion, which are your only Felid defenses. Alright, that's D1 done, pretty easy. I played so much Kobold Gladiator, I tried to press 1 to use the regeneration spell, and of course it didn't work. Here's a null pack as well as our first adder. Those things are scary. I'm gonna take the leopard gecko upstairs with us, but we're gonna exclude this stair out. I should berserk, I shouldn't get lazy. Alright, the adder is quite scary. Oh wait, we got a potion. We're gonna ID those. That's cancellation, that doesn't help me. But until we get a potion of curing, we have no. Oh wait, we have poison resistance. Never mind. Okay, well, sweet. Yeah, that's fine. We're not getting poisoned to death with our poison. I mean, it could happen. It's not impossible, but it's unlikely. The other thing I was gonna say is that fighting adders becomes much less dangerous as well when you get to your second pip of Trog Piety, because then you can use Trog's Hand, and that increases your HP regen. So it's harder to die to poison, which is damage over time. Okay, he's got a +1 dagger. The main thing, I'm being really careful whenever I see enemies with weapons, because with our low HP, if anything turns up with something like a dagger of a lek, it could very easily one-shot us. There's a haste potion. The main scary thing about these gnolls is that they might have nets. Let me yell them at us. Because we can definitely fight one gnoll at a time with Berserk. But if we get netted... Okay, let me just check. What do you have? We've got a flail. Not too scary. You're scary if you throw rocks at me and take me down before we actually start fighting. An invis potion, that's really nice. Could let us fight one early game unique that we perhaps can't get away from. And we have no more ID scrolls. I'm half tempted to just start reading my actual scrolls, but maybe I should wait. I don't know. Maybe if we got trapped somewhere and we really needed a teleport, having one might be better than not. Yeah, I think I might do that. And as soon as I find 2s of stuff, I'll read it. But I don't need to hold them because I'm not looking for a temple or a god like I would be if we weren't a berserker. I don't want to fight an adder when I'm slowed. Hasn't noticed us. I also don't want to walk into the unknown. Maybe it won't notice us. Alright, we're back. Cool. Alright, we reached level 4, so we got our first extra life. If I lost it here, and so I lost my first bonus point for not dying before getting to lair, I wonder if I just quit. I don't know, the fact that we have Guardian Spirit and Poison Resistance already, I don't know, we'll see. I'll try not to die and then maybe we don't have to make that decision. We've made it to 2 pips of Piety, so now we can do Trog's Hand. It gives you bonus HP regen as well as extra MR. There are javelins. So there's been a throwing rework. I've had a couple of you asking me my thoughts. I haven't properly looked at it yet. And this tournament is played on the 0.23 version. It's not trunk. So this doesn't have the throwing changes in it. Right, and this is what I mean about Felid's doing kiting stuff. So I can't afford to fight more than one null at a time. So if I want to fight those, I have to kite one all the way back to the stairs so I can escape. Whereas, say if we were a magic user, we'd be faster than them. So I could kite them while killing them, rather than having to kite one all the way back. Or in this case, they didn't even follow me, so I didn't even get one of them to come. We should probably try to kill them. It's a bunch of experience there. And I feel like they would have thrown nets by now if they already had them. I'm gonna forget the floor and run around again. Yeah, there's one. They're also running in packs, which is kind of annoying. They would split up and stop taking half my HP with rock throws. Anyway, so this is the quote-unquote Felid difficulty. Being patient and not just, I don't know, rushing into things. Yeah, I'm gonna berserk already. I'll kill 2. I'll just fight them all. Okay, never mind. One of the things Trog does is that he extends the duration of your berserks, and he also protects you from getting paralyzed afterwards. So if that had been, say, an item berserk, I probably would have run back upstairs rather than fighting the 3rd one. But I was a bit more confident that my berserk would last long enough. Cool. All my scrolls are singles. I'm not really too afraid of a centaur skeleton, but Auto Explorer is taking me away. I'm really afraid of orcs. I don't know why I'm running into them. It's really stupid to do. The main reason is because of orc priests, who can do 17 damage to you. Can't miss, so your 20 evasion doesn't help, and it's full screen and smite targeted. So orc priests extremely scary for a low HP character. Am I gonna fight this stuff yet? So what I want to do, because the Orc Wizard can potentially hex us, is, and we don't have curing as far as we know, in order to fight him, I'm going to use Trog's Hand, and then we're going to Berserk. So Trog's Hand gives us the extra magic resistance there, and we don't get confused. Cool. And of course, Trog likes it when you kill magic users. So we get... Did we get bonus? I'm just going to say he was happy that we killed that wizard. Okay, we don't have curing yet, so I'm not going to try that ring. And it seems like we have been lucky in that there's no priest anywhere. So I'm going to say that pack didn't have one, fortunately. And we're really looking for any sort of wand or evocable, so I can just start training evocation skill and get extra HP. More orcs. I don't know if he's part of the same pack. I'm going to say probably. No, I'm going to say probably not. This looks like a new orc pack. I don't want to berserk unless I see a wizard or I'm at the stairs. Because I want to have Trog's hand up if I need to fight a wizard. And there's the priest. Okay, so that's... We can add our magic to our hit points. So we have 31. Considering he can do 17 per shot, I'm not willing to fight one just yet. Oh, I note that we've also made it to experience level 5. So... well, we have extra life, so if I died, we wouldn't be out just yet anyway. But this is the point at which we don't get redos. Should not be cocky. That's the same one. He can't smite me through the wall, even through the glass, which is nice. But I need to be aware that he is that priest is walking around. Let's do the stack of 2 potions. There's brilliance that really doesn't help us as a berserker. Let me get all the way back. I don't want to be fighting him in the open. I do not want a priest to turn up when I'm slowed. Yeah, I need to be really careful where I fight, because if I'm making extra noise and I'm in the open and I attract the priest and I don't have a corner to step around to break line of sight, I could very easily die. Is the priest still standing there? No. Good. Okay, good. I kind of want to check that hatch up. See where it goes. We've more or less explored the floor and we haven't had to fight the priest, which is probably good. I'm gonna... Oh, there it is. Well, we can't go to that stair. I was hoping I could move on. We can go to this one over here. And then we'll come back later when we have more hit points. There is an ossuary somewhere on this level. Alright, so in this case we do want magic mapping, so I'm going to start reading. Which could kill us actually. That was a noise too. Because if I read teleport and I go back upstairs, it might throw us next to the orc priest. So there's some danger in doing this actually. Fog. Okay, well, we're doing it. Not next to the priest, please. Whoa, we're real close to where it was though. We might just need to fight it because it's sort of in the area where the other 2 downstairs were. Okay, best way to do this is to yell. So I can force it to come to us, but I can break the line of sight. So I think he's here now. So if I wait to turn his... I'm pointing with my finger, I hate when I do that. He's now here, next wait he'll be there. So I want to wait 1, 2 more, then berserk. 1, 2, now I'm going to berserk. Yep, so that way I was berserk as soon as he was going to step around the corner. Alright, perfect. I know that I'm trying to get to the ossuary, but I am still going to wait for the Berserk and the slow to wear off. Being a Felid, being somewhere in the open, no good. I note that the avalanche of sand is nearby, which is a good sign. So, right there. Perfect. I was really hoping we could just fight this guy without berserking. Good. We go up to Dex. Our fur grows into a thick mane, so I think that gave us an extra AC. And I think later on, I'm not sure at what level, we get a third point of AC, and maybe even cold resistance. What is that? Am I making that up? I don't remember. Is that a field thing? Anyway. I'm just gonna go in. Alright. Okay, note that mummies can hit for up to 20 damage, so you need to treat those with respect. That's really annoying. That one noticed me. You know what though, mummies are slow. If every time he opens the door, I shut it again, the problem is these geckos might notice and step in. Anyway, my plan here, you see it kind of working, is because the mummy's slow, even though I'm slow, every time he opens it, I'm just shutting it again. And that's buying time for this Berserk and slow to potentially wear off. My issue is going to be if one of these other zombies notices, when the mummy opens the door, they might step through it. He finally stepped through, so he got random energy. I don't feel comfortable fighting him just yet, and there are more mummies. This is so crappy, but I think we need to go. They hit for 20 damage, we've got 28 HP, we've got 35, so these guys can effectively two-shot me. And I'm trapped in a corner, I have nowhere to run, and I'm slowed anyway. So, yeah, this sucks. The fact that that second one got a glimpse of us before I could shut the door and rest up is unfortunate, but we need to leave. I'm going to shut this door so we can rest up. Alright, bad luck there, but it happens. We're showing the discipline that you need to play Felid. It's really the main thing. Just run away from everything. Don't take stupid chances. And then, yeah, there you go. Robin quite scary, especially in a hallway like this, because she can throw allies and they can land behind us, so we can get trapped in exactly like that, and exactly like that. Okay, well, we fought our way out, but you see the potential danger there of being trapped in a hallway between enemies, which is not something you want as a Felid. Well, it would have told me, but it's not uncommon for Robin to have a wand. So it seems like she doesn't. Ooh, scorpion, scary. Oh, again we have our poison, so not as scary. Okay, these guys poison you really heavily. I'm gonna walk this back to the stairs, actually. Can I just fight it? Yeah, cool. Well, we're basically next to Robin. Why don't I see if I can... Yeah, I was gonna see if I could stab her. The answer is no. She noticed... Yep, no wand. And you notice after I kill things, I back up into the unknown, because if I made noise, enemies might come to explore that, and I don't want them finding me when I'm slowed and can't berserk again. A second poison ring? Alright, well, you can never be too sure, right? They don't stack in any meaningful way. They don't stack in any way. Yeah. That is Trogdor, the very character who already died and brought shame to the Australian server. Oh, let's get out of that. Okay, so I think the worker ant might be faster than me. It doesn't seem like it though. No. We're the same. I don't know. We can check this out. That's not correct. Work at Anne. Their speed 12. From memory, yeah, I know I can kill it. From memory, I think Felids are effectively 12.5 speed or thereabouts. I'd have to pull the calculator out. So we move at 0.8. 0.8. I don't know, I can't do math under pressure of being on recording. Alright, so here's a D4 ogre. We're definitely not ready to fight that guy. He can hit for 17 plus his giant spiked club, and we only have 35 HP, so we're not fighting him. We could get one shot. I think he can do 38 max, something like that. Although, I mean, when you berserk, you have extra HP, so maybe technically I could survive one max damage roll. But yeah, even just getting 2 shot will not fly. Nice, here's a ration shot. One of the few things that a Felid can actually meaningfully use shops for. Would have preferred a potion or scroll or even jewelry shop though. You don't tend to have cat issues with food because you have gourmand. And I think we just leave that ogre alone. We're faster than the ogre, so we can always just walk away anyway. That's a second scroll or something. We've done noise and teleport, so I don't really need to use this. I'll use it on the downstairs. We still haven't seen mapping, so maybe we could map. Okay. We can come back later and get ogre experience when we got a bit more HP. Let's read this too. It's amnesia. Okay, well we definitely don't have scrolls to read. 2 orc wizards. I don't really want to fight them in the open like this, where both of them can hit us. And there might also be priests behind, so I'm going to go back up the stair here. And look at that, there's the ogre camping us. So imagine, say I'd started fighting, and then I was nearly dead, and I came back up, and then I was slowed, and then look, here's the ogre. No thank you. Let's pick a new stair. Try to get away from the ogre. And let's explore in the other direction. Crimson Imp. Okay, not really scary. Also, let's grab this immolation scroll. Then there's Mencure. There's someone who is very scary. So he can haste himself, in which case we wouldn't be able to run. And he can also torment you. So our stairs aren't very good. We've got 2 with Mencure. I know I looked it up, I always forget now. Mencure. I'm pretty sure it's meant to have 2 syllables. Mencore or Mencore, maybe? Anyway, he's guarding these 2 stairs, and the other one has at least 2 wizards and an ogre. I'm gonna try to take the Crimson Imp with me. Okay. So, oh hey, we got another extra life. So we've got 2 extra lives now. You don't get to save more than that, so our 2 lives is hopefully where we'll stay until we at least get 1 rune. We're going to have to go to that one. That one. Hopefully we can avoid the ogre. And what I'm going to do is preemptively put Trog's hand on, in case the wizards are standing there, which they're not. Well, that's a bit of a waste. So we didn't get insta-hex the second we came downstairs. And we're still really hoping that we can find a wand somewhere. I think I would like to read the other scrolls. There's mapping. There's a big giant vault over there. All the downstairs are all the way over here being guarded, so we're going to have a rough time unless we can find a means to kill Mencore. Enchant weapon scrolls are useless. There's a blinking scroll. Alright, that's a waste, it's okay. And that's enchant armor, also useless. You can't even wear hats as a Felid. Sad life. Alright. I should probably fight these Orc Wizards, seeing that this is our only stair. Okay, one's seeing me now. Okay, I'm going to wait a couple of turns, so he would now be here. Or, no, he'd be there. So I can put Trog's hand on, he'll be there, and then I can Berserk to fight him as he comes around. Yep, perfect. See, as soon as I Berserked, he stepped around the corner. Exactly like I planned. Let's go back up. Oh man, actually, coming back up is really dangerous. Well, we don't have much choice. Okay, more magic mapping. Another haze potion. Okay, technically with a haze potion we could run away from Mencure. Oh, there's another ogre. Alright. We're gonna have to do Felid things where we just run. The good news here is that Mencure is away from the other stair. Alright, we're gonna be chased by ogres. I'm being chased by ogre into the unknown. That's a mistake. I didn't fully clear this floor, so I don't know for sure that I can actually do that. Maybe I should, because maybe there's a wand around. That's gonna be a no. I want to go to the other stair. This one? Yep, that one. Okay. Normally I'd be pretty hyped about a buckler, but we're not wearing one as a Felid. We're also not wearing helmets. I wish we had more identify. A very easy way to kill Mencure is with lignification, because it gives you a boatload of AC and then you get torment immunity. Whatever he is. Does he see invis? I feel like he doesn't. He does see invis. Okay, so don't try to use invis potion against him, that won't work. He's back to these stairs. Go away, ogre friend. We're not actually friends. We can make ogre friends later on when we have more piety, but we are not friends with that one. I guess we check out this stuff. Oh, it's a big null pack. Alright, well this is really bad for us. Because what we'd like to do is split those. We don't want to be stair dancing as a Felid with a whole bunch of gnolls surrounding the stairs, but we also don't want to go to these stairs with Mencure at them. So I was kind of backing away, and then I remembered there's an ogre over here, so that's not a great play either. I'm sort of just hoping none of these guys have nets, and I don't get embarrassed. Should I fight a bunch of them? Yeah, maybe. Alright, fight one of them that works. Here's our ogre. We definitely can't fight the ogre, although I note that we're out of one-shot range officially now, that we have 41 hit points effectively. I'm going to take the null up. I'm just hoping that he doesn't have nets, because if he netted me here with the ogre coming, we could be in a lot of trouble. I also could be in a lot of trouble if I came up here and the other ogre was here. We would have been fine. We got haste potions. Please don't be there. He is. Oh, I could try to stab him. Am I crazy? I think I'm crazy if I try to stab him. See, the thing is, he also just hits for a lot of damage. He hits for 25. So it's like even without any of the torment or him hasting himself, he can still just two-shot us. So he's super dangerous to me to take on in any capacity. So say if I walked up to him and tried to stab him, well, it would be a distraction stab. It wouldn't be a paralysis one. So I very much might not kill him. And let's say he then hits me for 25 and I go, oh crap, I need to berserk. So I berserk and he hits me for 25 again and I'm dead. And that's not even going past the I then start attacking him and not killing him and he's hitting me. So yeah, we can't afford to kill him just yet. Or fight him just yet. Okay, I'm gonna keep checking out these stairs because maybe we can get items of some kind, or maybe even just killing this stuff we can get more experience. Okay, this hound is faster than us, so I want to take him out. Oh hey, we got paralyzed after that berserk. So you see, it's not impossible to get paralyzed with Trog, it's just unlikely. More Crimson Imps. These guys are fine, we take them upstairs. The same with the Phantom that we saw down there. You know what, I'm just going to read that scroll. Oh no, here's the Phantom. Alright, he hits for 20, 10, only 10. Alright. The same play as with the Crimson Imp. I'm going to bring him upstairs, and then I don't want to fight him with Berserk because he blinks around. So he could very easily just blink away, our Berserk runs out, and now we're slowed and we never killed him. Okay, got him. Scorpion again. There are ogres coming to view. Let's take him upstairs too. Mencure is around, so I don't want to be fighting things down here if I can help it. Because I don't want to be attracting him with noise. Where's that? See, all the stairs are here. I could just run to this one and go down. But I don't know, there's experience to be had over here, right? And potentially wands. Where are my wands at? Fighting to 5. I don't think I should approach this scary vault from the bottom because if I have to run, I'm running back past it. So that's stupid. Let me approach it from the top. I don't want to fight you. Go away. Sky Beast. Well, we have innate C invis. The best thing here would be if I can just sneak up on it and stab it. Oh, he noticed right at the end. How comfortable do I feel just going berserk here? Not real comfortable. Yeah, we're gonna kite away. We're gonna make the smart play. That ogre was over here before. Oh, they're different ogres. One's got a club and one's got a spike club. Okay, so there are at least 2 ogres running around. Okay, so I need to be careful of that too. And see, this is what I mean. It's your discipline and your concentration. That's the major factor here. Like, you gotta be patient, you gotta remember what dangerous enemies are walking around, you gotta take your time. But you be patient and then you just, like this, you just walk away from stuff. Like Felids do. Well, there were no other magic items around. I think we just keep going. I think I just go downstairs. We try to find a wand somewhere else and then come back when we have more power. Which level 8? Okay, I'm not going up to rest because of all the dangerous things we left around. So, if possible, I'd like to be able to just stay on this floor. We've got 2 scrolls of something. Let's read those. Random uselessness, great. So we still haven't seen Remove Curse yet. at dump. I think. Nope, it's not like that. Rain's trying to look at my character in progress. Although the bot's not doing it. There it is. And ice base is kind of scary. Okay, how much freezing damage? You can do 15 extra cold damage, so this enemy can effectively hit for 20. So we could take 3 max damage shots from it. Sorry, my phone's blowing up right now. My issue, I wouldn't mind fighting it. I think if I knew that my floor above was safe. So it might not be the case where mostly dead, I make a retreat back upstairs, and then I know that I'm not about to meet an angry ogre or null pack. But the fact that that's dangerous makes me not really want to do this. Might just do a casual loop around this and just see what's up. See, I'm faster than the ice beast, so I could just explore and leave it around here. But that's dangerous too, because again, only one upstairs, I'm being chased back here from something scary, and then we meet the ice beast. I think I'm just going to go back up. I'm going to try to sneak to one of these other stairs. Good. Alright, excellent. An armor shop. That is a centaur. Okay, these guys are scary. You have low HP, you have low AC, and they're ranged. So basically, as soon as you see centaurs, break line of sight. It's really all you can do, and then we berserk it. As soon as we get it into melee, it's fine. Because especially berserking, we're going to beat it in a melee fight, but it's the range that will shred you. No. Okay, an armor shop, a weapon shop, 2 totally useless shops. Yeah. Bunch of stuff we can't use. Our last hound fight wasn't real scary. Yeah, I'm just gonna fight it. And what are we training? Like this. Yeah, this is fine, I think. Really would like to find a wand so we can train evocations. Here's another one. Although this one has not seen us, so I can stab him. Perfect. This lets us do heal wounds potions. Very nice find. I don't want to check the hatch up yet. So much of this floor above is unexplored and full of dangerous enemies. I was trying not to get him to step on that teleport trap because it's like a potential means of escape for me. Ice Space is back. Well, I don't mind losing him so much now that we have more explored floor that's open. Oh, all right. Let me make the Reddit post. Why do I find the crystal plate armor when I'm playing Felid every time? All right. Hopefully now we can lose him. Iguana bites of 15, so I'd probably rather Berserk to fight him, even though I don't know, I maybe don't need to. Safer. Yep, the weapon shop we can't use anything from. There's a Morning Star of Pain would be a great item, as would a +7 blowgun. But of course we can't use those. There's the Centaur. So I could try to sneak up on it. We're not that far away, so even if it woke up, we could Berserk and close the distance really quickly. My main issue is that there might be more stuff in the unknown. I'm gonna go for it. Okay, not punished. Okay, I see orcs, I run, because there might be priests. He had... what did he have? We picked up... oh, potions. There's our temple. I guess we may as well go have a look. Doesn't mean anything. Because we're not leaving Trog, but there you go. Now you saw the temple. Here's another centaur. See, this one's way more dangerous because there's a lot more open space here. What I think I might do is, first of all, check this bit to the left. Just make sure there's no enemy there. And now I might make some noise so that the centaur comes to investigate. And I can use this corner to my advantage. Okay, never mind. He noticed us anyway. So I'm using the corner here so he has to come in. Let's Berserk. Kill him in one. Good. A shield and some heal wins. We keep finding this one ice beast. It's kind of annoying. He's guarding the last bit of the floor we haven't seen yet. Alright, I think we're good. We've got an artifact of ring mail down there. Oops. Oh, our first wand. Okay, who's guarding it? I don't know. We picked that up. This now allows us to start training evocations. So, no, I think I just turn that on and focus it. I was thinking, do I want to stop focusing on combat? I think the answer is no. So this isn't really an exciting one to have in a lot of ways, although we can still use this to kill enemies. The main reason I'm picking it up is because with all the evocations training we do, we get extra magic points, and with Guardian Spirit, it's like we're training bonus hit points. And we almost certainly are going to find wands in the future, and we almost certainly will make use of those. But that's going to be it for this first episode. So come back next time and we'll increase our magic points. We'll keep it rolling. Bye.